Hey everybody. Hello everyone. This is totally Sassy T from the 803. How you guys doing? Whew, I'm doing good. Um, I'm back, y'all. I was coming back last night, but Lord, I'm gonna tell y'all, I was exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I went to bed and I woke up this morning. All right. Thank God. But I was exhausted. We had, our vacation is next week. And so they threw the host of the vacation threw a pool party seafood brawl, which I don't do seafood, y'all. But I ate it. They did cook me some chicken, some, chicken wings and, the corn in the brawl before the other stuff got in it. So we sat around and laughed and cut up, but I meant to come back, y'all, but I was sorry. Anyway, how y'all doing? Y'all remember everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion. It is for learning, it is for teaching, it is entertainment purposes only. If you want to support the channel, you may do so through the means of Cash App. It's going across the screen, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. If you want to do super stickers, super emojis, please do so. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please. It's free, but if you want to be a member, it's $4.99 a month. And if you want to send gifts, promotional items, or for people that don't do any kind of electronical stuff, you can send to my P.O. box that's right here. You see that? Right there, right there, right here. But how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I tell you, it's been rough today. Hey Greta, hey Veronica Monroe, Angela Henderson, my member. Greta is my member. Okay. Let's see, viewers, much love and blessings to all. For Angela, who said that? Hey. Okay. Hey, Sassy T, blessings to you and your beautiful family. Thank you, Angela. Hey, Charlene Wheeler, my other member, Yvette Bell. Hey, Shirley Terry, welcome to the chat. Hey, Nana, how you doing? Hey, Nana, Hanson. Hey, Nana, Hanson. Hey, Sassy, my sis, I missed you yesterday. We was busy school shopping and getting your niece slayed. Hair and nails done. I'm going to send you a few pics. All right now. Yeah, I know she can't wait. You know how them girls is. They get their head done, them nails done, child, new clothes. Hey, Annette GL. Hey, Greta. Hey, child, I'm here in the bushes waiting for. Oh, okay. I was finna say, wait a minute. What you doing in the bushes? You know better. Hey, Deshonda. Hey. We understand, says I did not expect you to be back yesterday. Well, I had every intention, Greg, but it did not permit me. I was like, Lord, woo, that sun was ruthless. But it was a good day. It was where she lives, it was shade. And her pool area is shaded. But still, heat would just take something out of you. So I got my tea and my water. Hey, Esther Coates, Yvette Bell. So happy to catch you live. Yay! Hey, Phyllis Crawford. Hey, Sugar Mama, Miss Shar 710. Demita Joe, a member of mine. Welcome. Tina Kirkwood, welcome to the chat. Oh, Lizzie Wheeler, good afternoon, Sassy, and everyone in the chat. Good afternoon to you, Miss Lizzie and Jazzy J. Hey, boo. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys, please make sure that you're still subscribed, okay? Because YouTube is crazy. They will unsubscribe you, okay? Some people say, no, they won't. Yes, they will, okay? Or other people will unsubscribe you, so just make sure you're still subscribed, okay? And I hate to say it, but it's still that kind of craziness going on YouTube where people over here unsubscribing you, still a bunch of ruthlessness and jealousness. I don't know why. Everybody got enough to eat. There's so much out here. I mean, But just make sure you're subscribed. Jeanette Stewart, hey, 1 in a million. Jeanette Stewart, welcome. Everyone, please get your exams. It is important, and tell the men in your family to get their prostate exam. From Yvette Bill. Yes, 48 watching, 44 likes. Let's give them up. Yes, you are so welcome. Thank you. Hey, Catherine, she from number. Let's see. Tanisha Bridlove, hello. Sassy, you need to take time with your family, but we appreciate your time you give on us, you too. I know. And I do. I take time with my family every day. Okay. But that was with some friends of mine. So, I needed that much needed, just laid back. I just floated in the pool, child. Just floated. Let that good old air hit my knee. I didn't keep going, just floated. Okay. Because I didn't want to mess my knee up. I didn't swim. I did kind of do the froggy move, but hey, Sharita Buckner, my member, welcome. Greta, sorry I'm late. I was watching a brawl on the neighborhood talk. What happened? Who brawling, child? Who brawling, Linda Gamble? Welcome. Yes, YouTube will unsubscribe you. Always check to make sure you are still subscribed to the channel. Yes, please, because they will do it. I was tired last night. We got back late. Sassy Leah was laughing at when you said that about the girl. Well, I'm just saying. Come on, hit that like button, please. Make everything match. Yes. Say what, Linda? A brawl? Hope not a real one. Me either, Greta. That's right. Spend the time with your friends too. Yes. You got to, have a balance. But you guys, I did leave the question, and I did say we'll talk about Bell Collective, and we'll talk about toxicity in relationships. And Greta, guess what I did? I watched They Clone Tyrone. Lord Jesus. Woo, Lord. But I got my own analysis, and my friends, they were like, well, maybe. I said, no. I said, I put it together at the end of the movie. Okay. We'll talk about that. Gravity, yes, 4 is the tame. Okay, Linda. Who was the brawl? Who brawled? Yeah, you did. Wow, that is a shame. People need to stop fighting. Clear people started in on us. One of us, what? Brawling in Alabama. Sign up for Sassy's backup channel, Back to Reality with Sassy T. Okay. Tina Kirkwood, welcome. They brawling in Alabama on the riverfront. Whoo! Just people? Child. You want to y'all want to hear my take on who clone Tyrone? Okay, I'm going to give y'all my intake. Some of it, I got to go back and watch some of it. Okay. But some of it is unresolved issues. Okay, we're going to talk about the mama when he knocks on that door and you hear that recording. Okay. I feel like when he knocks on the door, and as a child, there were unresolved issues there with his mother dealing with the death of his brother. Even though they never show what happened to it, did they? I don't remember them showing anything that happened to his mother. But I assume something happened to the mother. Excuse me, I know it. Yeah, you have to watch it more than once. Whew, we kept rewinding and we watching. Rewind. I said, Lord, I can't. It was so much going on. But my full analysis is the chicken And the food we eat is low budget stuff to try to to keep us in a place where financially we can't rise up. Okay. Like example, the Popeyes chicken. Y'all remember when that Popeyes chicken sandwich came out and people were lined up around the block for it? And you're like, what's in that chicken to be making people go out there and fight and kill for a chicken sandwich? That was one. Then the brother, when he was little, he was unalived. And the other brother grew up with a bunch of hurt. But he learned to, there's another, that little guy that he was with, he knew he loved that little boy because he felt protective of him. But because of the lifestyle he lived, he was trying his best not to pull him in it. Oh my goodness. Now I do not know the neighborhood talk has the video. Oh, okay. That is why I need everyone to get their exams. Okay. Yeah, you do have to watch it. Oh Lord. Oh, I saw that Linda Gamble. It was in Montgomery. Neighborhood talk has a full video. Good Lord. So then the unresolved issues with his mother and the unresolved issues with his brother's death. There was a lot of guilt there, a lot of things that we hold dear. We could have helped, we could have did this, we could have did that. With the stuckness, I feel like he was stuck in the same routine after his brother passed. But at the end, I can't tell y'all everything because it's so much. But when I saw at the end how the clear man was watching us and marking us, they really thought we was that stupid to know that they was watching us. We see, at first I said, this make us look bad. But then at the end of the movie, there's always one house ninja, okay? The house ninja. And it's always that ninja that's feeding these people what they think we are. All right. Okay. What? I'm on live.
Trying to take me to
I ain't taking you nowhere. No, bye. Y'all don't never come to me until I'm on live. And then you want to love on me and say, take me here. Nah.
it ain't that far.
What?
Right.
Boy, bye. Move.
Oh.
Move. I'm on live. Move.
I bet.
Sorry, y'all. Something flew my eye. Sorry. Oh. Ooh, something flew in my eye. Hey, ADR. It has always been said our food has been tapered, allegedly. Yeah. Tapered with. But the things that it was happening is it's so much. It's so much to unpack. At the end, I feel like education, you got one that want to get away from that environment, but they'll find a way to stunt you. Okay. With the black girl that did the, you know what I'm saying? Okay, even in that little scene with the black girl trying to put out to, you know, let them know what's happening. All right. You got your other sister calling you out. That she see you in incognito, but she's still calling you out instead of saying, I don't know if that's her or not. You know what I'm saying? I always want like on YouTube. Yep. And so they end up kidnapping her. They want to try to make her look crazy. Anytime we see any kind of theories that's out here, they're going to try to debunk us and make us look crazy. So what they failed to realize that we are smart people and we beat them at their own game every time. What they were watching was a facade and it was a fantasy of what they wanted. It was never our fantasy. Okay. And then in the end, when it showed everybody coming together, the power of us, we can overtake anything when we put ourselves together. Okay. The celebration of us, we can always put ourselves back together. But guess what? It's always going to be that other one out there lurking and looking. They want to be like us. They want to study us because they want to get rid of us. But But the whole moral of the story is they can never get rid of us. Okay? Never. Where there's one Tyrone, there's another Tyrone. Okay? Tyrone, ain't that you? Tyrone recognize Tyrone. Okay? They always gonna clone a hoe, a pimp, or a drug dealer and all that. You know why? Because that's what they think we are. That's what they think we get off on. The music. It's so much more to us. That's what they believe in. They meaning they think that's what we are about. But that's their persuasion. That's their vision of us. But we are so deeper than that. And when we get together, it scares them because they think, oh, they're a bunch of drug dealers and gangs. They coming for us. Really? Baby, we're some educated people. Even if we don't go to college, we some smart people, okay? Again, family Netflix, they clone Tyrone. You must watch it more than once. You got to watch it more than once. It's a lot to unpack. Like, you literally have to go through it and write stuff down. But what I got was, you have to not let your left hand know what your right hand doing. You can't let them know what you're doing all the time. Sometimes let them keep thinking the worst of you. And then when you rise up, that's where their mindset would be. But we already done rose above that. See, that's the problem. We're rising above their thought of us. Y'all think about it. They're rising above us. We're rising above their thoughts, and they're still stuck on what they think we are. But our children are educated and rising up, and the black women are getting more educated. And the black men, they still don't get it because their mind is still kind of slow. Some of the black men to catch on, when they get rich, who they go to? They program to go to. Okay? So I hope y'all catch on, Tyrones. All right. Amen. Says it good now. Hey, Crystal Harrigan's Kelly is. Hey, Phyllis Crawford. So yeah, what did y'all think about CLIF and LATRIECE? Did y'all think that CLIF was wrong? Then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Right? Everyone, please get your exams and make sure the man in your family get their prostate exams, please, and make sure the women get their breast exams. Yes. Program is right, Sassy. Yeah. And once you recognize, see, he kept living one day after the same. He kept like, and then one day you're gonna wake up and say, man, I'm tired of why I'm living. I go to the store every day. I see the same man. I pour the same drink. And then eventually it'll catch up with you like, well, darn, something hit you like a bullet and it wakes you up. Like, it's got to be more to this. It's got to be. Okay. Then it shows the men and the women go searching. Why? It's a lot, but it's funny. It's crazy, but it's got so many meanings. So many. CLIF was not wrong. His delivery is always too harsh. Yeah. He was not wrong, but his delivery was harsh. She know, but this is the thing, y'all. LATRIECE knows not to do that. Okay, she knows her husband better than she knows herself. And why would you go out here and do a deal, not tell your husband about it, knowing that he's gonna be pissed off? From what I see on the internet, CLIF and LATRIECE is crazy. Why? Why would you do that? You knew this man was going to go out. You so busy trying to be his equal. You can't, he already told you. You can't be his equal. He don't accept you as his equal. You're just his wife. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why LATRIECE hold on to CLIF, because CLIF don't give a damn. He told her, he said, I don't care, you going out there. Go on, get you one of them hood ringers or whatever. Because when you go, I'm good. And that's true. And she knows that. She knows if she goes, CLIF will go and won't think nothing else about it. Okay? Point blank, period. Um, Yvette said, I think Cliff needs to stop it. It's not the first time. No, but when you marry and most of that money is his investment, she sit up there and portray all the time, oh, I'm this boss B, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, and I'm that. But the business started with his money. So if you didn't want him in your business, you should have raised your money and started your own business. Then he wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But because he helped you, did you pay him back his money so you can cut ties? No. What you do, you get married, and now he's got every right to ask what's going on with that business. You may say it's your business, but technically he started that business. Okay. Okay, sir, I'm just telling you. Okay. Latrice does not need a baby right now. Latrice and I believe both of them pregnant. I believe Latrice and Tambra are pregnant. Both. I do. They crazy in real life, allegedly, per my cousin. Well, that's what I heard too. And you can look at Cliff and tell he a little bit off the rocker. Latrice is there for the money. She is, and having this baby gonna seal it. But listen, they crazy. Cliff ain't dumb. Okay, he ain't dumb when it comes to his money and a woman. That I have to give it to him. But he is too harsh. They fight each other. Let's put it this way. Yeah, Tambra is pregnant. I don't believe Latrice is pregnant. Tambra is pregnant. That's why Tambra is being, she's in her early, allegedly in her early, and she don't want a lot of stress right now. Okay, that's why she's being not so involved. People say, why is she there? Yeah, no, she's not drinking alcohol. She's not, she only drinks water. Okay. Tambra is pregnant. They want to say Latrice is pregnant, but I don't believe it. I believe Tambra is the one pregnant, and that's why she looks like on one of them, she really looked tired up under her eyes, and she just looked really tired. If you notice her demeanor, because Tambra is a little firecracker normally. She'll go, oh Lord, by the DJ. What DJ? She pregnant by what's his name, ain't it? The high school sweetheart. Hey, bye, Gordon. Welcome. And plus, when you get married, you're one. It ain't what's mine and what's yours is yours. It goes out the window when you get married. Well, when you got money like that, that's why you do a prenup. Now, I'm pretty sure they're in the prenuptializations, okay? And so Cliff gonna protect his assets because Cliff had money way before he married Latrice. Let's be clear. He got plenty of money. That's what I've heard. So he's probably gonna protect his assets and what they accumulate together in the marriage. That's what they will have. If something happened, that's what they will have to divide in. Okay. And yes, Sassy, you're absolutely right. When you borrow money, you become a slave to that lender. Yes, you can't, unless you say, can I have the money? Can you invest in me? And you don't expect that money back. That's one thing. But when you borrow that money, you better pay it back, or you're gonna always forever hear, well, I started the business. It wasn't for me. You would never had the business. Okay. Charlene, she said she had the business before she was with him. I thought she said she started it with him. When they first came on, I thought she said she started the business with him. He invested in that business. It wasn't as big as it is now without his investment. I don't know, Charlene. I think he's helped her start that business, especially the ones, because when they first came on, she had the hair business, but it wasn't as big until she started putting the vending machines in. He invested in those vending machines. Oh, excuse me. Oh, y'all, excuse me. Tambra is is the one pregnant, not Latrice. Tambra won't drink any alcohol, only water. Plus, Latrice was just in the pasture, drunk as a skunk. That's true. She ain't pregnant. That's Tambra. CLIF is Latrice, is her sugar daddy. Child, Latrice know how CLIF is, and she do that. She knows CLIF. As long as she with CLIF won't take care of her. But if she don't want to be CLIF, like, I don't care, bye. You know what I'm saying? You know what? CLIF need a woman like CLIF. Okay? CLIF need a woman to let him know you get by. Shit, take your ass on with your Fred Barney looking self. Bye. Bye. Get bye. You come over there, baby. I make sure I have my hands up. You come on over here, CLIF. You might walk over here, CLIF, but you're gonna limp back. Okay? You're gonna get 2 busted eyes and a nosebleed. Come on over here. You're gonna get not just a 2-piece, but you're gonna get a 4-piece, 2 wings and a breast. Boop, boop, and in the chest. All right. They need marriage counseling in order to stay in this marriage. Otherwise, it's not going to end well. I don't believe, Greta, I don't believe CLIF will even consider marriage counseling. Okay. Oh yeah, nah, she there for the money. They crazy in real life, allegedly. Well, you get the way she be looking sometimes. I'm like, what's wrong with that girl? Girl got a little issues. Latrice does not need a baby. Lord, no. She can't even. Every time you turn around, like CLIF said, you hope you cry because you think it's gonna get your way. That don't work with me, baby. I was like, woo, 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 baby. I know that's right. I hope CLIF does have a prenup. He better. Phyllis Crawford, I ain't lying, baby. We'll be going toe to toe. I'm like, what? Take my wig off and throw it down. I said, you ain't never seen nothing like this. I said, put those paws on him. I paw him till he can't paw no more. We'll be 2 damn yellow beasts outside. They be like, man, it's 2 wildebeest. But they yelling. They out there brawling. You think them folks brawling in Montgomery, honey? CLIF could not be my husband. Case of the sugar daddy versus his sugar baby. Par for the course to me, they move like robots, and maybe Botox keeps their faces looking painful to move or even. Right, ADR. Right. I know that's right. Y'all can still give to the cash. I had sung my song. What? That is unusual. Y'all know it's still Leo season. He needs his mama D. Oh, child. That's the code. Hey, Annette GL, that is why I tell my husband, don't borrow no money. The Bible says I always pay your debt, baby. She started out of the trunk of her car. Yeah, Demeter Joe, she did. But he invested in those. When she got married, he invested in her building. She was in one of his buildings, and he invested in those what you call it? Those vending machines where you can go buy hair out of. People always throw up in your face what they did for you. Very few people will not do this. Now I know it, right, Greta? Hey, Adrian Wiley, welcome to the chat. Is tomorrow baby daddy living with her? Yes, that's Damon. And I think he really didn't want to be on the show like that. And you know, that's why Marie is trying to figure out what's going on with Tambra, which is none of, like, I agree with Letitia. Marie she makes everything about herself, like Letitia. Now we're gonna move to them. So in the midst of it, CLIF is not happy with Latrice going out here signing the this deal with Ultra, okay, Ulta, which is a good company. But I guarantee you Latrice ain't looked at that fine print. I'm telling you. And CLIF knows her, okay? She's like, I just want him to be proud of me. Most husbands would. Most husbands would if you talk it over with them, but you go out there and you make a grave decision that can put your whole household in a shamble. That's nothing to be proud of. You ready to get your I ain't doing that. I'm gonna talk to my husband. Do you think this is a good move for us? Do you think this is a bad move for us? Let's go talk to our lawyer together. Let's see what the income would be. Let's converse. Let's get a financial planner in this. She just goes and takes 2 weeks to think about it and signs a contract. Who does that? I ain't got no money and I ain't doing that. Okay. Tyrone like movies. I can't watch movies like that anymore, especially real life reversal of the diverse things going on as we speak. Florida is epicenter for change, but not going to go political. Oh no, well, that's not just my opinion. Yes. Deshauna says, beautiful traveler. Okay, I was wondering, has she had the baby yet? The marriages between LATRIECE and CLIF is rocky. Yes. Hey, beautiful sunshine says, hey, my Gordon. Tamara had a girl. Did she have a girl? Tamara allegedly about to pop if she hasn't had the baby already. Oh, okay. Tamara pregnant by the DJ. No. Plus when you get married, you're one. Okay. I know she was looking kind of sickly. And I feel like that's why she didn't want to fight with Marie. She was already not feeling good. She decided to film and all that. Okay. Marie always doing stuff. So Marie and Letitia got into it. And I happen to agree with Letitia, y'all, that this is her event. And all she asking is for Marie and LATRIECE to come and to get along for her event, to show that despite how much you don't get along, Black women can still come together, get the job done, and go home at the end of the day. But Marie is still hell-bent on LATRIECE trying to ruin her business, which LATRIECE and some people did. I don't know. But LATRIECE sure did admit to it. That's all I got to say to sum her part. Okay, did she apologize? It was half-assed, okay? But Marie, you do your dirt too. You go looking for stuff on LATRIECE. Now this is mess that I can deal with. This type of mess. See, this is mess and drama and all that mess you can deal with. All right. But what I didn't like is how Marie went and dug that dude up with Tamara. You don't go digging up people's past, especially with crazy people. That right there alone is a workplace hazard. What if that dude had went off and been hunting this girl down for the, reignited these thoughts and stuff in his head, because people are crazy, okay? And for her to go out there and do that, that was very low of her. All right, very low. Y'all need to watch Bell Collector. I wasn't watching it before. Oh, it's good. That's what we talking about. Sign. I'm gonna get you a flash and neon sign for your grands. It's going to say on air. On air. No, you do. I am. When I get my fast shack, they ain't gonna be able to come in that joke. I'm gonna lock it. Lock the door. Keep out the devil. Lock the door. Keep the devil in the night. Marie is always starting trouble at every event. Marie needs to mind her business. I think Marie is low-key jealous of Letitia. That's why she always starting stuff at Letitia's event. She always starting stuff at Akeisha's event. I think she's just jealous. Tracy W., I was not going to watch any CK programs, but Bell Collective is good. Sorry to say, it is good. I love it. LATRIECE was wrong when it came to trying to ruin Marie's reputation, given her profession. Marie's reaction is human. True, Gwendolyn, and I get that. That's why I say LATRIECE is a snake. Y'all, LATRIECE is like a jealous teenager, and she's snakish. Okay, Latrice wants to be the number one. Marie wants to be the number one. And them two gonna forever fight for that number one. When it all boils down to it, neither one of them number one. Letitia and Ikesha are the ones that's really doing the busting up in there. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why I like Bell Collective. Because the men ain't all in the women business. That's why I like Bell Collective. Ain't a bunch of Mitches. When they go off and they go eat together and cut up and laugh and talk junk to one another and talk junk to each other. You don't hear the Mitches talking to their wife about what's going on with this couple or that couple. If they do, they still talk about it among each other. Hey Trina. Hernan, welcome. I agree, Greta. Marie's reaction is human. It is human. But she has her own issues. She does. She has her own issues. But Marie did for Latrice. Latrice dug deeper and then found all this stuff on Marie. But Latrice shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's why she's having the look she's having now. Okay, in her marriage. I think that was very low, very low, very low. One thing I ain't gonna do is come after somebody's livelihood. You can't come after people's bread and butter, because one thing and think about it, two things for sure. This world is so expensive to take their life is to really take their life. And that is the truth. Hold Sorry, y'all, I had to answer that call. Latrice is accomplished, but she is trying to send the message that she is self-made. It is obvious that she isn't. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Thank you so much. Zaddy lifted her, and she is not ready to acknowledge that. She needs to acknowledge that, because everybody else knows it. Gwendolyn, everybody around her knows it. But she, some kind of way, trying to gaslight and make herself seem like she's this. No, your husband helped you. And it's time for you to recognize that if he helped you, you got to keep him in the loop when it comes to this business, because your eagerness to be as successful as your husband is going to cost you money. Point blank, period. Okay. Fat, sassy, low down, and grimy. Yes, intermission time. I'm sorry, y'all. Ella, keep the family out. Yes, everybody gonna be down. What are your thoughts on So Gucci and JJ family issues? Linda, I feel it's a shame. I feel like they have such a great family dynamic that could be a very positive thing on TV, because we have this family now that is a nucleus, and you know, it's so many different variations. To see a family that's has children and a mixture of children with positive and attitudes and coming together to try to resolve issues would have been powerful in this day and time. But unfortunately, it's not working that way. And a lot of people disagree with me because they like Selena. I like Selena. Don't get me wrong. And I like So Gucci. So y'all don't get me wrong. But let me tell you why. Selena has always been in the limelight. Okay, she's been on DD4L. Her and JJ was not, he liked the limelight, but he wasn't all that. But Selena craved the limelight, even to the point the instructor, you know, she used to get on to her and the girls. Okay, so they craved that limelight. I feel like down the line when So Gucci and JJ got married, it was fine as long as Selena was in the limelight. Okay, then when JJ and So Gucci got on the show, even though they've been going at it, it escalated because now So Gucci to me is in the limelight. People are receiving So Gucci as if she's this troublemaker. Could be, could not be. I don't know. But what I'm looking at, it's spiraling from, oh, I was on that TV first. I don't care. Like now that So Gucci's on TV, it's getting worse. Okay. And like JJ said, he just want to fix his family. He want his grandkids to grow up in a healthy environment. And that's all right now. They too grown to be acting like that. And it's about the kids. Honestly, it's about the kids. There's no breakout star of the show. No. Miss Ann, you're right. They're all, to me, all of them are equal. Okay. They're all equal. Canberra been doing her thing for a long time. She's very well known in the community and other in the industry. So Letitia, I mean, I understand what she does, but I really don't. I understand what LATRIECE does. I understand. I know she's the owner of that, Goddess Links. And then Marie, she's in health. She does hair. She has her own hairline. And I think that's where their issue come in, because Marie, she dibs and dabs in everything that she can make money out of. And now LATRIECE, like, she got the best hair. And now Marie's got Zuri, the Zuri hair collection. And I think that's another jealous thing. Okay. So them two right there gonna forever fight and forever not get along. And Marie is always gonna be that controversial person all the time. Let's see. Hello, keeping that family out. Intimacy. Let me get down here and read. You're right, Sassy, because Selena did give Diana. Yes, she did hell, but Diana didn't back down. She just kicked her out. Yes, she gave Diana hell. Okay, and them girls did too. Them girls were kind of like shy. They didn't really. She used to have to make them dance, you know, hard and stuff. And Selena, she was like, my girl's the best. But no, they was not all the best. There were others, okay? Letitia is the queen of brunches, LOL. But those things don't come across as being effective. Gwendolyn, you're right, because every time you turn around, there's an argument. It would be effective for networking in different cities. And come together of powerful Black women that, you know, can exchange information and stuff like that. It's great for networking. Let's see. Mental health is so important. Yes, Phyllis, it's very important. Yes, a lot of mental illness going on. It is. And my number one thing is, this is why these shows now are getting sued. Because they are actually crossing over. Now, y'all remember there was good arguments and good this and that on Row High. You know, you might get a in your face type of chair thrown from New Jersey, and you know them women gonna fight, okay? But at the end of some point, at some period, they come together and they talk. They let it go, even though they ain't let it go. They move on to a different thing, but they bring that little bitty thing back up. Now it's getting to the point where they're allowing things to happen that's crossing the law. Revenge piece should never be on a reality TV because it's against the law. There's a thing with TV, and there's another thing with reality that is. And the law is the law, and no TV can change that. You cannot allow things that's going to hurt people on their job, no matter what the situation is. This is still a job. You still have to protect your employees. And if somebody is threatening you with revenge P, has come up in your face, a man, and threatened you numerous of times, has wreaked havoc on your TV show, and you don't see nothing wrong with that, then I think the network need to take a look at you and that person and reevaluate and throw you out. That's just how I feel, because now you're triggering people when they see this on TV, and it's supposed to be reality, not an acting movie. Now, if it was a series, that means, oh, they acting. People can, believe it or not, your mind can decipher, oh, this is just an acting movie. I don't have to. But when you see reality, and these people were really married at one time and they got kids, this is triggering. Okay. And so now you don't cross the moral corpus of this. You have crossed over into, okay, now you're triggering folks. Now y'all here, you know, it's DV, you know, domestic, you know, V. You got revenge P. You got plots and plans, and now that's over into the law. And when somebody go to their lawyer, the law is going to deal with that, because then they're going to deal with that network, because that network did not protect that person or persons. Okay. And so, yeah, mental illness it's a big thing, and people better take heed to it, especially these networks. This was the first episode I seen all season. CLIF and LATRIECE are stiff. I think LATRICE should have talked to CLIF first. Me too, Miss Ann. You are absolutely right. Right at time, because she's getting older, and she's always wanted a child, but she's wanted her child with somebody who's going to be a great father, and her high school sweetheart, you know, he wants a child with her. They want to get married, and so that's what she wanted. She says she's getting older. She has fibroids. She has a lot of gynecological issues, and she didn't even know she can have the baby. I think that's why she was very careful. And people talking about Timber, but the thing of it is, she's very careful because she was carrying. Gwendolyn says, we definitely want our husbands to respect us, but marriage isn't designed to be equal partners when the Bible tells us that the man is the head of the household. I believe when when God said the head of the household, and we are his helpmeet, we are equal in so many ways, because there's a such thing as a virtuous woman. And this woman works her house. She has her business. She takes care of her kids. She brings in money to help her husband. But God look at us as equal across the board. We're equal to our husband, because once we become one, we're one. We are right here with him. His thoughts, his moves, my thoughts affect him. So once it's not like you're two individual entities, but you are one. You come together as one. That means you come together as an equal partner. You sit down, you talk about your finances, you talk about your children, you rectify anything that has given you animosity or an argument before bed. You clear that mess up. And all that. I do believe that we are equal, not in strength, but we're equal in the mind, in our thought process. We're equal. We might not have the strength of a man. Some of us do, baby. I feel like I do sometimes. Because some of these men today, they are weaklings, okay? You hit them, they cry. What? But, you know, I'm just saying, I believe when you get married, you become one, and therefore you are equal. And I feel like that. And I feel like the communication, it's like you and God, you communicate with your husband. You and God are one when y'all are communicating. You and your husband are one when y'all are communicating. Okay, so yeah, I believe we are equal to our husband, even though he's the head. Even though he's the head of the house, God is the head of him. But he can't be the head of the house if God not the head of him. Okay, there's no way that can happen. He can't be no head. There won't be. If he's the head and don't respect his wife, that means he ain't got no respect for God. So therefore, he's not the head. So when the head of the household, when God's speaking of that, he's speaking of the man who is reverence to him, who is up under him. Because that man is going to reverence God. He's going to take care of his wife, his children, and thus forth. Okay? He ain't going to let nothing or nobody come between his house. But you can't say, it's hard to submit to a man. And submissiveness is not this big, oh, I got to do what my husband. No, it's an orderly thing. That's all it is. And I'm sorry, if the husband don't, he out here acting a fool in the world, he ain't the head, honey. He ain't my head. Okay? God then becomes my head. And then I'm up under him and my children, okay? He becomes my leader. He becomes whoever. And then I pray for that man, and I keep living my life the way God intended for me to live. And then in the end, maybe my husband will see me and say, well, darn, no matter what I do, that woman keep getting blessed. Well, darn, no matter what I do, that woman, see, that was Martell. He lost. No matter what I do, I'm going to keep blessed. And then when God say that's it, I'm gone. That's it. Let's see. Sassy, that's the part that people miss. Yes, Miss Ann. Yes. And if he ain't submitted to God, no ma'am, we are equal. God said, yes, man's supposed to be the head of the household, and it was understood. In my opinion, God also meant the woman is the brains of the household. I'm my head. I'm my head, and what I tell my husband. Yeah, in my head and what I tell my husband. Yeah. Yes, Miss Ann. Yeah. I didn't like that. So Gucci told JJ half truths about what actually happened. But what actually did happen? Is she telling half truth? Because y'all know production cut a lot of that out, right? I told y'all. I'm trying to tell you. They cut a lot of that out. So is she telling half truths? I can't make you gonna walk by me and not speak to me. Well, she told her, I don't know. Sometimes you want me to speak, sometimes you don't. So my thing is, I'm gonna walk by and speak to who's gonna speak to me, and I'm gonna sit my butt down. But did you have to go there? Nah, she didn't have to go there. She was speaking to her friend. And then, you know, here it is. They getting all loud and getting the guest ho fabulous, ratio fabuloso. Okay. All right. Yes, say that again. Yes, that's 135 watching, 123 likes. Y'all get the likes of Sassy so far behind in the chat. I know Tamara is in her 40s, Sassy, or is she younger? She's in her late 30s. I think she's about to be 40. Tracy Wilson, I'm great. Exactly. Revenge Pete, a goofy, and his little sidekick. Yes, facts. I think if you fight, you are fired. If there's no, you're not fired. Because when Portia and Kenya got into it, they tried to fire Portia, wasn't gonna do nothing to Kenya, and that wasn't right because Kenya was warned to stop. Even Andy told her, don't but she kept on doing it and she got the repercussions. So the fans was like, no, if you get rid of Portia, get rid of Kenya, because Kenya kept on. People say, well, she needs to learn to control herself. Hell no. You in my ear with a bullhorn, and I done told you to start screaming in my ear with that bullhorn. I'm going to take that bullhorn and I'm going to bullet down your throat like Portia. You can't do that to everybody, okay? And that's why they made Portia, they reprimanded Portia. They cut her salary in half and they made her a friend of the show. And then she showed herself worthy. She went to therapy. She worked her way back up. Okay, so they didn't fire her, but it's got to be fair. Okay, now when a man comes to a woman and threatens her and rushes her, that's an automatic to me. Because a man ain't got no business rushing no woman. And where to the point, 3 or 4 men have to hold him back like he finna go beat up another woman. To the point they had to shut the door to keep Martell out. And let's be clear, that ain't all. What you saw was a portion of what happened. Okay? A portion. I feel like Akeisha should make peace with Letitia and they should work together on Fair Street. Yes, those two right there will be powerful together because they can work. If they squash their bygones and start over, those two could actually be great partners. I really do. And Akeisha needed now, especially with the high blood pressure and other things that's going on, she really needs a partner in crime to help her because she's stressing herself out. Yvette says, yes, please, I need to talk to someone, please. If you need mental health, call your doctor to get help. Or just call a hotline that's for depression and all that. They'll talk to you. Those girls really couldn't dance. They came a long way. They did. They did. Okay. They were so jealous. Oh my God. I'm like, woo. Latrice is the queen of brunches. Let's see. Okay, I think I got. Oh, did I? Okay, thought I had Mr. Super Chat. No hope, neither. It's going to happen. He has done too much dirt. Martell Day is coming, Sassy. It is. It is. I just hate to see that on TV where a man, you don't know what he gonna do. He gonna just go off the handle and the fact that should have been both reprimanded, not just Portia. Exactly. Cause I'm to tell you. Y'all can sit up here and say, I would have ignored it. Not that bullhorn, not the way she was screaming, calling her a hole in her ear. Oh, no, baby. That's what you ain't going to do, okay? He should have been fired. Yes, Demeter Joe. We already know what you would do. Hey, sexy mama and sister, they both should have been reprimanded. Right. So that's what you think about Kenya's husband only seeing his daughter twice in 2 years. That don't surprise me. That was an arrangement anyway. I give you your baby, you pay off my debt. It was never a love relationship. And I hate to say that. Kenya know what it is. I'm sorry. Kenya knew what it was from the get-go. That's why she didn't want nobody to know she was getting married, because she didn't want nobody probing into Mark's past. She didn't want nobody knowing about his business, in behind. So she paid for his late behind taxes. She got her baby. They pretended to be married. She caught feelings. She was hoping he would catch feelings. He didn't. He wanted out. He got out. You married a Trinidadian man. That man is crazy as hell. Now he wants a reality show. Mark, go sit down, Martisa. Martisha with the nose ring. Yes. Let's see. But Sanjay wasn't like the twins on DD4L. No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. No hope, neither it is going to happen. He has done too much. And you're right. Yep. And get the men in your family to get their prostate exams. Exactly. It's the end of the year coming up, you guys, already. And it's time for our exams. Let's see. So, in my opinion. But yeah, so good, you better try to make up to the JJ kids. She's trying. She really is. They ain't having it. And that's because, okay, so Gucci daughter was one way. And now, from what I heard, those kids treated So Gucci daughter like dirt. Okay? They did. Yeah, that's one truth I can say. And they had worked it out. And then they moved out and they started going around their mama more. And of course, kids gonna take up for their mama. I'm gonna take up for my mama. I also see with my mama wrong. Okay, I'll be like, you started, but no, I have told my mama plenty of time. Why are you so mad at this lady? And that lady don't know you. It's your impatience, not hers. You know what I'm saying? So I can call my mama out in respect, but sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade. I'm just here to tell you, if she was wrong, she was wrong. Point blank, period. Hey, Jay Humans. How you doing? 60 minutes into the live. Oh, yeah, it's time for me to wrap it up to later. Oh, I know you're running a little behind. But, yeah, at least he got a job. Martell is broke with no job and crazy ex-girlfriend. Child. I don't believe they were that bad to So Gucci's daughter. JJ is really jeopardizing his relationship with his kids. I do, because when they had their family meeting, they kind of admitted that they were. They were. That girl was isolated. Okay. Bravo to his kids. Those girls are awful. Those girls, yeah, gravel to his kids. Those girls are awful. Gwendolyn, thank you. Nobody don't believe me though. Nobody know. They treated that little girl bad, y'all. I'm telling you. I got okay, y'all believe it. Y'all believe it. They treated So Gucci daughter bad. I'm just here to tell you. That girl was in a depression. Okay. Bad depression. To the point where she wouldn't even come out the room or just go to school and come back in her room because they were so bad. JJ is going to end up like Steve Harvey. His kids will not speak to him, all because of his wife, Marjorie. I don't think so. I think those girls have a lot to. I think Sanjay eventually will come around, but the twins are still very influential. Okay. I really do. I think Sanjay will come around eventually, but them twins treated that girl bad. Y'all, and y'all can talk about So Good y'all you want to, but I'm telling y'all what I know. Okay. What I've been shown, they treat that girl bad to the point where they had to have that meeting, and that colorism had to come out. It had to be talked about. Had to be. Okay. Had to be talked about. Okay. So I can't go on vacation and not talk to no one. Huh? What the? I don't know. What's that meaning, Yvette? I do not believe that they were that bad. So Gucci daughter, JJ is really jeopardizing. So I can't go on vacation and not talk to anyone. I'm not sure where that come from, Yvette, but yeah, you talk to anybody on vacation. I talk to everybody. I saw that family meeting, so I thought they squashed the beef. They did. They had started getting along. Even JJ said, Greta, they had started getting along. They had started doing things together. And then that incident with Selena, and I heard that Selena heard this and she didn't like it. Okay. A lot of this stemmed from that. Because the girl said, well, we had a family meeting, Mom. We kind of squashed it because, we're trying to do better, and she didn't like it. So here we go. We back at square one. Kids are angels, but they need to go into counseling. Yeah. Okay, Sassy, good point. It may have been worse than we thought. It was bad. See, what they're showing is LATRIECE is trying to show So Gucci in a bad light. But there's a lot of stuff that's cut out that hadn't been told yet. Okay. And it all stems from the kids' behavior. A lot of it does. Going back and forth, telling this and that, untruths, half truths. And then when they get to the daddy house, they treating her daughter like crap. They take up for one another. So Gucci believes the girls because, you got 2 against 1, and she's trying to balance and this and that. Kind of she finds out her daughter is so depressed. Then they have this big colorist meeting. Okay. JJ kids come across as entitled. Thank you. Because they mama act like she entitled. That means they weren't on vacation and did not talk to anyone. The kids should go to therapy together. Who wasn't on vacation? Yvette. I'm still, unless I missed something, I don't. I don't know what. I agree. The twins came across like that. They do. Not Sanjay, but the twins. Okay, the twins. The twins. And Sanjay kind of do a little bit, but Sanjay's a little bit. I think if she talks a little bit more, but Sanjay is gonna be stuck with her mama. That's just how it is. She's got some entitlement as well, but she's a little bit more to talk to. At least she goes around So Gucci. Okay. But the twins don't want her in the house. They don't want her around the kids. No, that's not right. You putting your daddy, y'all trying to put a wedge between your daddy. See, that's strife. And I don't like stuff like that. Hey, Annette Holden, the twins are JJ lookalikes. Lord, yes. They are his lookalike. JJ is not going to get to see his grandson if they don't squash this mess soon. Yeah, Sanjay is more mature, but she got a little bit of entitlement, but it's not as bad as the twins. The twins were like that even when they were little, okay? Because their mama made them like that. And that's why Selena thinks she's entitled to say and do whatever she wants because she's been on TV before and people know who she is. Don't nobody, in other words, what she was saying to So Gucci, don't nobody know nothing about you. They know me. Yeah, we do. Anyway, it's been 60 minutes and I'm going to get off. Because I know a lot of people love Selena, but I'm telling y'all, oh, baby, that, I don't know. That's a match made in hell. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off. And I'll be back tonight around 6:30 or 6:45, maybe 6. I'll be back at 6 tonight. 6. That way I can leave at 7 to pick up my daughter. I hope y'all have a rest of your Sunday, a good Sunday. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later.